Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Favour'd. If you're new here, or if you're not new here, welcome back. I have been on a hiatus. I've been off. I haven't been on my consistency with YouTube. It's been about I posted a video, a deep clean video about a week ago now, and but before that I missed like 3 weeks, and that's because May was crazy. After I posted my wisdom tooth video, I think that was my last video? Hold on, let's see. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my computer right now. So yeah, the last video I posted was, oh, spend a Sunday with me. It wasn't even the, hold on. No, okay, anyway, it was the wisdom tooth video. That was about a month ago, and then I went on a little break because after I got my wisdom tooth out, I was recovering from that, and then I had work, and then I had my little sister who graduated high school, and then I had to work again. So yeah, May was just very, very, very busy, but I'm so grateful. And yeah, so today I'm doing someone under my get ready with my wisdom tooth video commented, can you do a Q&A, get to know me thing, and I was like, people actually watch my videos, people actually care. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so sweet. But I feel like I don't have that much of a community or that much of a subscribers to do a Q&A. So I am gonna do a get to know me today. Not really a Q&A, I'm just gonna be telling you stuff, not really having people the only questions I'm gonna answer are the ones that the subscriber that asks questions. I'm gonna be answering your questions. I'm gonna be answering his questions. And then also, so I think someone else added more questions too. So I'm gonna be answering both of those two people's questions, Manga BTS and it's 2022 now. I'm gonna be answering you guys' questions. This video is just for you. You guys have been on my mind. I've not been ignoring you. So just for you guys, because yeah, I want to answer you guys' questions, and you guys have really good questions. So I'm gonna be making a video, a get to know me video just for y'all. And yeah, and I'm gonna also talk about post-grad, because that really post-grad, 1 year post-grad, 1 year being a nurse, post wisdom teeth removable. Yeah, so it's all gonna be in this video, so let's get started. I feel like I've been watching, side note, just random thought, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and they've been saying like, welcome back to my channel. Like, they've been giving like 2016, 2012, like summer, it gives summer YouTube vibes when someone was alive, and I'm loving it. And you remember when they used to do that swipe, like, let's get into it? I'm bringing that back. It's summer YouTube. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna save my 2 subscribers' questions for the end, and just really just update y'all on post-grad, post-wisdom tooth, and post being a nurse for 1 year. So let's talk about life after post-grad and being a nurse for 1 year, because that's what I've been doing, life after post-grad. So today is it's Saturday, June 20th, and July 7th May 8th will have been a year, which already passed, was my complete year post-grad, because I graduated May 8th, 2025, and May 8th, 2026 would have been a complete year post-grad, praise God. And July 7th this year, 2026, will be a full year of me being a registered nurse. A registered ER nurse, which is crazy. But yeah, all glory to God, all glory to God. Um, yeah, so before I get into the post grad and the being a nurse for a year, let me just tell you some basic facts about me. Okay, so I graduated at college. Um, yeah, I graduated Temple University, TU. I'm an owl. I'm a Temple alumni. Um, 23. I am a Christian. I am a child of God. Um, I love Jesus with all my soul, heart, mind, and body. I'm trying to every day. Um, I don't like chocolate, but I will eat a homemade brownie. I will eat like certain things, but like don't like I want to prefer someone to give me chocolate because I don't like chocolate. I also don't like cinnamon, but I like cinnamon buns. Like I'm a selective chocolate eater. Like, but I don't love chocolate like everyone loves chocolate. Like chocolate candy, like no. Like I'd rather have Smarties or Trolleys. I love those. Um, and actually, you know what? I said I'm going to answer my subscribers' questions in the back. I'm going to answer it now because it goes with the basic facts about me. What else? Yeah, that's some basic facts about me. And now let's get into my subscribers' questions. A few questions for you. What are your favorite YouTubers? Okay. So my favorite YouTubers that I've been watching for a while now is Only One Jess. She's like my YouTube auntie. I love her down. I started watching her because of her hair care videos, and then she got into lifestyle content, and I love her. I love her content, and yeah, I've been watching her for a while. Asleah Williams, I've been watching her for a while. Aaliyah Simone. Um, Her and Asleah are like in the same category niche. They're lifestyle bloggers, YouTubers. I love watching lifestyle YouTubers because like I feel like they put me on to things, and that's what I want to do as well. Lifestyle YouTube, lifestyle vlogging. Jess and Gabriel Conti. I love watching them. Yeah. Yeah, those are the people that I've been watching nowadays. I watch a lot of lifestyle content creators, female lifestyle content creators. Uche, I recently got into watching Uche, mostly for her fitness content because her body is tea, and that's how I'm trying to get my body. That's how I'm trying to get my body. I'm trying to get my body tea before the age of 30 because I heard it just gets harder and harder to get in shape. So I'm really trying to lock in, really trying to be, it's so hard. Really trying to be self-disciplined, but Lord give me strength. But yeah, I watch her. And yeah, those are the YouTubers I really watch nowadays. What is your biggest achievement in life so far? Becoming a ER registered nurse. Becoming a nurse, period. That's my biggest achievement in life. Any big plans for the rest of 2026? My plan is to save. If you go on my TikTok, I said I'm in a severe saving mode. So I'm trying not to spend as much money as possible. So 2026 is me hanging out with my friends and being home. That's gonna be my 2026 for the rest of the year. I already went to Miami. Those vlogs are up. That's the only trip I'm doing this year. That was the biggest trip I have done this year. But for the rest of 2026, we're in a severe saving mode. Okay. What made you start YouTube? It's 2020. You have a good question. So what made me start YouTube? Okay. I have tried to start YouTube ever since I was in college. Yep. I'd make videos, delete them, make videos, delete them, make videos, delete them, make videos, delete them. Social media can be bad to a sense, right? Like if you're consuming it and it's impacting you negatively, but I love when people build a community where people create a safe space for people to just relate and talk, because we're in a society where people are just isolated by themselves and just like everyone is like every man for themselves, and we really don't care about each other. But like I feel like with social media, this is how we connect with people. Like I feel like if we use social media the correct way, this is how we connect with people. This is how we encourage people. This is how we like let people know that you're not alone. And I feel like every individual person's story is so unique, and I just want to share my journey, not only to help others but also to help myself and to see how much I've grown, and just to look back and be grateful, and for my children to also look back and be like, oh, that's what Mama was doing when she was this age, when she was that age. I think that's the very cool thing about social media. You can look back in time and see how much you've grown and connect with people, help people, encourage people, and just make a great impact in the world. That's all I want to do. I just want to make a great impact in the world. And I am an ambivert. I can love people, but I also sometimes I'm like, please leave me alone. I'm like, I need my moment, but I also love people and I have a heart for people. So I just want to like document my life and share it with others, and just make a positive impact on the world and make someone smile, make someone laugh, help someone, you know. And I think social media is a great way to do that. Which countries would you like to visit? I'd like to visit in America, the country America. I would like to visit Arizona. I really want to visit Arizona. I want to visit Hawaii and London. Arizona, Hawaii, London. Those are places I've been wanting to go recently. London, I've always wanted to go to London. Hawaii, yeah, I need to say more. Hawaii. St. Lucia's have been really popular, so I like to see what's going on and what they're talking about. But my top three: London, Hawaii, and Arizona. Do you play any video games? No, I do not play any video games. I'm sorry, but I do not like video games. And if I were to get married one day, I always say this: I don't want my husband to be a gamer. I don't play any video games. But I think if you like video games, that's cool, that's nice. But I do not play video games, and if God bless me with a husband, I got to play video games. I'm just like, I don't ever want to be like that. And I always see stuff all the time, like he's in a game and he doesn't really pay attention to me. I need all your attention, okay? I need all your attention. I'm gonna give you all my attention. You need to give me all your attention. I don't want no video game taking your attention away from me or anything. Or yeah, I don't want to compete with a video game. Sorry, but yeah, I don't play any video games. That was your question. You didn't ask all that. Sorry, but I don't play any video games. Next question: when you got your wisdom tooth removed, what was the scariest part? What was the scariest part? Was it fast to be put to sleep in the chair? Okay. So when I got my wisdom tooth removed, I wasn't scared. I was just like, let's get this done. Let's get this out. Like I have pain in my wisdom tooth at least once a year. And I'm like, I was not scared. My mind was like blank. I'm just like, let's go. I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. But I wasn't like, I was just like, let's get this done with. I'm a nurse. And I think like, being in the hospital a lot and like seeing the environment I think that helped with my nervousness and anxiety, because I'm in the hospital a lot and I'm not really afraid of the dentist or any hospital like that, so I think that played a factor. But nothing was scary about it. So they used fentanyl, Versed helps with anxiety, fentanyl helps with the pain, and then what did they use to put me? I think fentanyl puts you to sleep. Anyways, so they basically gave me drugs. They put an IV in my arm, gave me drugs, and I don't know when I fell asleep. I don't know. The last thing I remember, they started the drugs, and I was staring. Then bam, I was out. I didn't feel when I went to sleep, and when I woke up, it just felt like they're like, hey, you're done, and I was just like. When I woke up, I heard myself snoring. So I was like, and also my door was open and there was a patient in the other room, and I'm like, why would they do it like that? I just woke up snoring. Like I woke up and I was snoring, and I was like, and I was just really tired. But I fell asleep. It felt like I just went to sleep and woke back up. Like I took a quick nap, And yeah, I didn't feel any pain afterwards, like right after the surgery. But yeah, not, it was so fast. It was like I woke up, took a nap, and I just had stuff in my mouth. No pain. It was just like, and woke up snoring and a little embarrassed. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It wasn't that scary. It really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. It was like a 10. It was a 10 out of 10 experience. It really was. It really was. It was a good experience. What do you look for when making new friends? They have to be Christian. They have to be Christian. Okay. Look, if they like, I have non-Christian friends. Actually, that's a lie. Most of my friends are Christian. Most of my friends are Christian, but it doesn't mean like if you're not Christian, I'm like, I can't talk to you. You're not Christian. Oh, you don't want to do this? That is gonna make me like, keep my distance, because my core people, because in the core of me, I love Jesus, and the people you hang around the most is the people you become. I strongly believe that. So I need, and especially in this walk of faith, it's really hard. So I need people who are going to encourage me to continue to walk in the faith. So most of my friends are Christian, and they're kind, they're nice, they're loving people, as what Christians should embody. Yeah, that's really good. Do you love Jesus? I love Jesus too. Let's be friends. If you don't love Jesus, that's okay. Let's still be friends. Let's be cool. But you better not influence me to sin or do anything bad, because that's not my morals. That's not my character. But that's really it. And if you're just a good person, if you're a good person and you're cool, I'll be friends with you too. You like to do some fun stuff, like to go outside, play tennis, like, yeah, I'm not religionist. I have a Muslim friend. I have friends I have a Muslim friend. But like, if you're a Satanist or demonic worshiper, obviously I'm not gonna be frightened. But yeah, just a nice person, and preferably Christian. What are your goals for your YouTube channel? To be consistent. Oh my gosh, that's like the biggest hurdle. To be consistent, to create a community, to create a safe space for people, to share my journey, and to just grow and become a better person, and yeah, and just start a business from it, and yeah, just to be consistent with it. That's my main goal for right now. And create a lovely community with people. What movies do you like? I love this question because I love movies. Like, I feel like it's 2002. We're already friends now. I love all your questions, by the way. I love movies. All the Marvel movies except for Doctor Strange, because that one got a little like, the part 2 of it, the Doctor Strange 1 was good, but the second one was too much for me. It was too much. But Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, all the Spider-Man movies. I love all the Marvel movies. I love all the superhero movies from Marvel. Love dystopian, Divergent, Hunger Games, Maze Runner. I love dystopian sci-fi movies. I do not like horror movies. But yeah, any dystopian, sci-fi, action, comedy, I'm there. I love a good comedy movie. But it can't be cringy comedy. Like, it has to be witty comedy. Like, it has to be smart comedy. Yeah, those are dystopian, sci-fi, comedy. Those are the type of movies that I love. Favorite food, plantains. I love plantains. Oh my heart, not more than Jesus, but I love plantains. Like, you can boil them, you can fry them, you can pair them with rice, plantain, and chicken. Ooh, so good. I love plantains. And jollof rice. I'm Nigerian. Oh, that's another fact about me. I'm Nigerian. I was born in Lesotho. I was born in Southern Africa, an enclave in Southern Africa called Lesotho, and then came to the States when I was 2 years old. So basically I'm American. Yeah, I'm a fake Nigerian because I don't speak Yoruba, I know how to say joko. I know how to say some castle. I know how to say some phrases, and I know how to pick up some context clues. But I don't know how to speak it fluently, unfortunately. Um, but I am both my mom and dad are Nigerian. Um, but yeah, but plantain is my favorite food. So I like jollof rice, fried rice. We have a lot of variations of rice. Um, yeah. What clothing stores do you shop at? I don't even want to answer this question because I really just want to throw away all my clothes and just start my wardrobe afresh. But as of right now, Primark, Ross, Marshalls, nowhere fancy, guys. Nowhere fancy. Especially now I'm in my severe saving mode. We're not going to anything, no Aloe or no Lululemon anytime soon. But hopefully in the future we're shopping in expensive places. You know, we're going higher. We're going higher in Jesus' name. But Ross, Marshalls, Primark. I really love Primark. Primark has some nice stuff. Ardeen. I live in Philly, so this is a fashion district. It's like the mall of Philly, and Ardeen has. I've been really loving their stuff, and then H&M has really nice stuff too. I love shopping at H&M. Yeah, but I don't go shopping often, so yeah. But H&M, Ardeen, Ross, Marshalls, and Primark. Those are my main. Those are the shops, the stores I would go to. Do you find that your shoe size is different for sneakers and normal shoes? No, it's the same for me. It's the same. Well, I have a range. I can wear, sometimes I can fit in an 8. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that. I can fit in an 8 sometimes. I can fit in an 8.5, but I usually go for a 9. Size 9 is my shoe size. And finally, the big question. Does pineapple belong on pizza? So, this is a really important question. I used to be like, ew. I used to be the person that was like, ew, no, it doesn't. And then I ate it, and I was like, this is great. So, yes, it does. And, you know, in hindsight, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't. But you gotta try it. That's why they always say, don't knock it till you try it. And it just adds sweetness to the pizza. That's all I can say. It's like honey. It's like when they put honey on the pizza. That's like pineapple, but like just better. I don't like honey on pizza, by the way. I'd rather have pineapple on the pizza than honey on pizza. Like hot honey, it's not really my favorite thing. But yes, pineapple does belong on pizza, even though it doesn't sound right, but it does. Okay, I love those questions. Okay, moving on to the next question. Love Q&A. 2 questions for your video. What type of music do you like? Okay, I like Christian rap. That's why well, first and foremost, I grew up on gospel music. Listen to Kirk Franklin, Ty Tribbett, Afro gospel, Nigerian gospel. So I love gospel music. I love Christian rap. I love Christian. I don't know if you guys know Sunday. Like, there's a certain thing where they call this genre. I don't know, but it's like mellower, it's like chiller. Sunday sings like that type of genre. It's not rap, but it's like it's like cool. Like, oh, what do they call it? Oh, like indie. Okay, so indie type of music, indie Christian music. I think that's what I'm looking for. If you know what I'm talking about, like Zayn, when Zayn and the other girl, like, you never be alone, I'll be with you when we're so don't. Whatever genre that music is, but Christian version, I like that. And I think Sunday is like indie Christian. I don't know if that's the right term, but just let me know in the comments. How would your friends best describe you? I feel like this is a question for them to ask because I really don't know. I would say, I feel like it's all negative because I feel like I focus on the negative. I feel like one positive quality about me that my friends tell you about me is that I'm a Christian, I love God, and I help them walk with them in their faith. I think I do a good job doing that. I think some would say I'm moody. Some would say I don't listen. Yeah, that's what I can think about right now. um, yeah, I think they would say I'm very moody and that I don't listen. And but I'm good with when it comes to helping walking with them along the faith. I'm good at that. I don't know. You have to ask them guys. I don't know. Please don't ask them. Please don't. They're like, why are you? Yeah. Anyways, any advice for getting a first tattoo? I'm getting a shaded rose tattoo on my ankle in May. Do you have any tattoos, and what part of the ankle do you think would be least painful? I do not have any tattoos, and I don't think I would ever get a tattoo. I think I'm good with just piercings, but I think the outside where like the outside where the bump is, I think that would be the most painful. I think the better one would be the inside of the ankle, but the inside has a bump too. But I feel like the inside, like above the bump or behind the bump, would be less painful. But I would ask someone who has gotten a tattoo near their ankle before. But I don't really think I can speak on that too much because I never had a tattoo before. Top 5 favorite horror movies ever. I don't like horror movies. I don't. Do you play any sports? No, I don't play any sports. I played tennis when I was younger. I did track for 1 year in high school, was not good at it. Played tennis and soccer when I was younger. Tried out for volleyball, and then I had issues, so I didn't. I purposely like got myself cut. Yeah. But yeah, no. In college, I didn't play any sports. Yeah, that's all the sports I did. Does the ivy leave a mark in your arm when you get your wisdom teeth removed? Well, they did a good job for me. So it didn't leave a mark in my arm, but some people who have like really sensitive skin, it does. As a nurse, I'm able to tell you that because like I've seen some people like it leaves marks, especially older people. If you're young, I feel like you're good, you can heal, you know, your skin cells rejuvenate quickly. But if you're older, it definitely might leave a mark. But when they did mine, they did a good job. And the lady was like, it was a doctor. She was a little nervous. She was like, oh, now I'm nervous to do your IV because not knowing that you're a nurse. But I'm like, you want me to do it? Actually, I've never done an IV on myself, and I don't want to. I have a lot of IVDA users, which means IV drug users, and they be poking themselves. That's what me poking myself would make me think of, like I'm a drug user. So, but yeah, no, they didn't leave a mark. What do you think is the safest way for animal control to catch a bear on the loose in the neighborhood? That's such a funny question. The safest way? Food. Set up a cage or set up something, or get their baby cub, put them in the cage, and then just lure them with something. Lure them with something into a cage or something that can contain them. And yeah, no one should fight it. No one should fight it or anything. Just find the cage or whatever you need to do the lasso. Or I don't know how they catch a bear, but the lasso or a cage, whichever one it is, lure them, sneak up behind them, put the lasso around their neck. No, because if you're gonna do the lasso, you're gonna have to catch. So you're gonna catch on the loose. So we're trying to catch the bear. So we're catching them. Okay. So yeah. No, yeah, I hope you have a cage. Put something in the cage that they like lure them to it. Or like dangle it. A fish, they like fish, right? Dangle the fish. Come get it, throw the fish in the cage, and let them run into the cage, then slam the cage closed, and there you have it. Mission accomplished, bear tamed. Yeah, that was such a fun question. But yeah, those are all the Q&A questions that I got. One day I would do I'll actually post on my Instagram, or post in the community tab on YouTube, because I'm kind of keeping my YouTube low key, because I don't know, I'm not ready for the world to know yet. for everyone, my close friends to know, yeah, that I do YouTube. But especially because I'm not as consistent as I want to be yet. I want to become more consistent and be like, okay, I got this now. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, you haven't posted in a minute. No, I want to go at my own pace. So yeah, so probably most likely in the community tab, I'll post like once my channel grows bigger, I'll post like a Q&A type video. But yeah, okay, now let's talk about being a nurse for 1 year. Being a nurse for 1 year has been good. There's been some roller coasters. Just dealing with, I feel like the biggest challenge was dealing with coworkers who don't give you grace and are not patient with you, especially as a new nurse. They just like, instead of like correcting you up front, they rather go like just talk about you behind your back or straight away report you to the manager instead of correcting you. And it's crazy to say, but I have been reported to my manager for silly little mistakes I've made, despite being a new nurse. And you would think like these older people would like, you know, just have a conversation with me like, no, this is the right way to do things, but no. So yeah, so that's been the hardest thing, but I love being an ER nurse. I could say like, it's not like all glorious. Like I deal with people, I put in IVs. I think being an ER nurse has made me like a pro at IVs. Like now I know how to do IVs really good, because like literally when you get a patient, you have to put IV in because they want blood work. And you basically, like say if you got the population is very consistent. Like we get a lot of drug users, a lot of older people who have COPD or shortness of breath, people with heart problems, people with dialysis, people who need dialysis, where they get their blood cleaned, through a machine. We get kids sometimes, but that's like rarely. We get pregnant women, but now they have to go to a different hospital because our hospital doesn't have a women's center anymore, or a labor and delivery floor, which is crazy. So it's like a lot of older patients, a lot of drug users, and then just like a lot of gunshot wounds, a lot of motor vehicle accidents. So it's like like when emergencies, like people got in an accident, their legs are falling off, so we just stabilize them. I've been in a trauma bay a couple of times. That's always thrilling because like you gotta work fast. You can't move slow in the trauma bay. You gotta move fast. There's some days where you get to sit down. It's not like on 100% every single day, but like there's some days that you get to sit down and chill. We get ICU patients sometimes, like really sick, intensive care unit patients that are really sick, but like we've been getting a lot of ICU agents, so they would take over the ICU patients because it's a lot. We have it's a 3-to-1 patient ratio, sometimes 4. But sometimes having an ICU patient who needs a lot of attention, it's hard having 3 other patients who you need to like, all we're doing really is either fixing your wound in the ER or running tests to figure out why you felt dizzy, why you fainted, what happened. And we do a lot of x-ray, CT, just imaging and blood work. That's really the ER. Imaging and blood work. And treatment. Imaging, blood work, treatment. Imaging, blood work, treatment. And then taking care of patients until they're able to go upstairs, until they're stable enough to go upstairs. That's really how it's been in the ER. And I've learned a lot, but I definitely don't want to be there forever. Definitely looking into the ICU route and the nurse anesthetist route. That's something that's worked my interest. Don't really want to do NP. Don't want to do psych NP. Everyone and their mom is going to psych NP, but psych patients are not for me. Another option is midwifery, labor and delivery. That's something I'm interested in too as well. Yeah, but I love it so far, and I'm about to reach my 15 months of experience that everyone needs. So yeah, it's been really nice. I would just say the biggest challenge is like just dealing with coworkers who just don't know how to communicate, and then dealing with patients. Like, about one thing I would say, being a girl, having your period, your first day of your period, and having to work a 12-hour shift is brutal. So that's also another challenge. But I would recommend having a little girl kit with pads, extra underwear, if you're a girl and you work your 12-hour shifts. But yeah, if anyone has any questions in terms of like being a nurse or anything like that, definitely comment them down below. Um, I would love to answer more questions about that, like being a nurse for 1 year, how and NCLEX and anything like that. So definitely comment them down below if you have a question about that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. How it has been my first year being a nurse. It's been good. I've met a lot of nice people. In my unit, like people come and go a lot. Like there's a lot of like turnover with the workers. So it's just like you never know. You never know. Like people are getting their degrees. People are, yeah. But there are a lot of older people in the ER, which I did not expect. I thought it was just young people running around, but no, there are older people too. Yeah, so on my off days, literally working out and hanging out with friends, working out, hanging out with friends, working out, reading my Bible, hanging out with friends. That's literally what post-grad has been like. And yeah, and working on content creation, working on reading some books, working on finding new hobbies. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And trying to get in shape. Yeah. Oh, my wisdom teeth. Okay, so what? It's June now. Like I'm moving to May, June. So last month. Yeah. I sorry, there was someone. I was scared for a second. I got shy. But I think the holes closed up because I used to be able to feel the holes. Like they're completely healed now. They're so good. They're like, I don't have a problem with it. The first like 2-3 weeks, after I got my wisdom out, like food would get stuck in there and I would have to like rinse it out. But now it feels great. It feels normal. Like it feels like they were never there. So I don't feel the holes. I don't feel the sockets. Like it feels great. I haven't had any problems since then. All I had to do was I had to stay away from straws because when you drink from straws, it can cause a dry socket and it can really, really hurt. So I stayed away from straws. I did saltwater rinses, and they said to do it every like 3 to 4 days. I only did it like after I ate, and sometimes I'll forget. So, but if I knew like food was stuck in there, I definitely would do the saltwater rinse like multiple times. But yeah. And I was supposed to go for a checkup, but I was like, I literally don't need it because I feel fine. And also, I didn't want to pay the extra money, but they ended up charging me anyway. So I'm like, should I just go? But I feel fine. I think I'm okay. I'm okay. So if there's a problem, I'll obviously I'm going to my dentist. And then after that, I got a root canal because I also had an infection. Like, my dentist also told me I had an infection on this side, and I got a root canal on this side, so got a root canal. I have to go back to get the crown and everything, and then hopefully I can start Invisalign next year. So I was also TikTok. Composite bonding has been on my TikTok, but do you guys think I need composite bonding? I don't think I need composite bonding. No. I think I'm okay with my teeth. I like my teeth. The only problem I have with my teeth is like the 2 front teeth came inwards, and that's what I want Invisalign for. But other than that, I'm happy with my smile. Actually, when I smile, I don't know. When I smile, my eyes close a lot, and then also I look scary when I don't know. But all I want is my 2 front teeth to be straight. And yeah, so this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you now you know a lot about me. Tell me one thing about yourself in the comments. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What nationality are you? I would love to get to know you as well. So yeah, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Okay, bye. Love you guys, but you just love you more. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or night, and see you in the next one.